And I am live. I believe I'm live. There we go. Oh my goodness. Hello, 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 everyone, and happy Wednesday to everybody. Welcome to my amazing place, Holistic Fitness. Here I am today. Workout environment, a gym environment without a crowd. How amazing is that? It seems as though my voice perhaps I need to attune the voice so I could be prepared to chat with each and every one of you. Maybe I should have done that before jumping on, trying to get myself situated here. Wow. It's so funny. I can't figure this out for the life of me. All right. Anyway, we're going to stop fussing with that. And we're going to get on to what we came here to do today. So how is everybody on this amazing, excuse me, 20th day of April? Today is 4/20/2022. Now, if you can write that number down and just be in this energy with me today with this Chu energy, because there's a lot of Chus in our dates. And anytime any number repeats itself, such as the 20 has repeated, it's reminding us that we have an amazing portal energy today. Excuse me. And before I dive into what a portal is and what we're doing today, let me introduce myself very quickly. Make sure I'm where I need to be. Got a little rough start today. I was hoping to get on at 2:22, but I don't know, technology. So I just want to check in to see that I am where I need to be, and I'm going to dive into today's topic. I love when technology just doesn't want to play along. So let me just stroll all the way to the beginning of Twitter, make sure I am where I need to be, and I am. So for you who are watching on Twitter, do me a favor and hit that little heart. Let me know how much you love being here with me, and go ahead and share it out if you wouldn't mind. I'd appreciate that. And then I'm going to go ahead and pop over to my YouTube channel, make sure I am there as well. I do see that I have one person watching, but I'm not quite sure if that's me watching or not. Make sure there's no echoing. And for those who are watching on my YouTube channel, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button and also share this out. And if you want to know when I go live, because I never know when I go live, put that little bell on so that bell will ring when I am live so you can connect with me. And now I'm going to go and land where I'm going to be staying most of my time today on my Facebook page and seeing who's there with me, because apparently I have 2 people who's watching. So let's see who's with me today. All right, so I have Rosemary Pepe. Hello, good afternoon, Rosemary. Thank you for being here with me today. I did a little spring cleaning, which is probably why I'm choking, and got me all fuzzed up here. So anyway, let's dive into this amazing energy for today. My goal is to provide you with cosmic energy forecast for all the astrological signs for the month of this Taurus season. After all, today is the very first day of Taurus on the 20th day of April. Now, what does this mean for you when we think about Taurus energy? Taurus is the second house, which is associated with how we value our relationships with ourselves and all of our physical possessions. Really a great time, to declutter, to go through things in your home that you have not used in over 6 months to a year. I think the rule of thumb is if you do not use an item within the 4 seasons, it's time to get rid of it. Otherwise, it's just taking up space. And I'm sure you are aware that everything in our space is energy. And the reason why I seem a little confused is, again, I have not introduced myself. So let me dive into that. And this way here, you'll know who I am, just in case you do not. I'm Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, your certified holistic personal trainer, intuitive healer, cosmic energy reader, medical astrologer, master of numerology, the creator of the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast deck, and also the owner of Holistic Fitness, where I am today. Yes, super excited to be here with each and every one of you. So as I was saying, I'm going to try to get myself grounded so I can stay focused on what it is I came here to share with every one of you. Today, with the energy being in Taurus, the sun's energy in Taurus, it's now aligned and in alignment with Uranus and the North Node. And for a little while, Mercury as well. Mercury is also in Taurus energy. So there's a lot of conversation going on with how we feel about the relationships with the things we own, our physical possessions, our material possessions, and even how we feel about the relationships that we have with one another and ourselves as well. So there might be a lot under the microscope right now, a lot of inventory going on, trying to figure out what it is you want to keep and what it is you want to let go. And I'm not just speaking of like the physical things. I mean in reference to like places that you go to, people you hang out with, different events that you do. This might be a time where you start releasing these things, but also start bringing in some new things depending on what your sun energy is. Now, I do notice that for whatever the reasons are, my internet is freezing up a little bit. And of course, like I said, you know, Mercury is right there along with the sun energy in Taurus. And I do have the railroad right behind the building behind me. So bear with the freezing when it does happen. We'll do the best we can. And I'm going to just take up about 30 minutes of your time today, as I do want to help you align your chakras. So how this is going to work out for today, for those of you who might be new to my page, is I'm going to run through all the zodiac signs. And each zodiac sign, I'm going to focus in on the sun, moon, and rising. So you're going to have 3 cards to work with. Now, theoretically, you'll have up to 9 cards to work with based on your sun, moon, and rising sign. So if your sun, moon, and rising are in a different zodiac sign, you'll have up to 9 cards to work with. Otherwise, if you are a triple threat, you'll have 3 cards to work with. If you happen to have the sun and moon in one sign and you're rising in another, it means you'll have 2 cards to work with. However it is, interesting factor, I had shared the forecast last month, and my nephew shared with me that he watched my forecast, wrote down all the information, and then looked at his natal chart to see where each card was associated with his planets, and worked on all the specific chakras that were associated with the zodiac signs. And I thought that was quite interesting. And you can do the same. You can grab your astrology chart and take a peek to see which planet is in which zodiac sign. So for example, right now, we have, as I've said, we have Uranus, we have the sun, and Mercury all in Taurus energy. So there's a lot, and let me not forget the North Node. There's a lot of energy flowing in Taurus energy right now. Taurus is going to help us get things moving. Taurus is going to help us recognize what we value and what we don't value, how we are valued, who values us. Taurus is going to be a big player for the next 4 weeks. And depending again where your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign is, will give you the theme to what Taurus is going to be helping you with. In addition to, when you look at your chart, take a look at where Uranus is on your chart. Take a look at where Mercury is on your chart, and also your North Node. Now I know I'm asking a lot of you to review your chart and get an understanding to what it looks like and where all the actual zodiac signs are according to your planets. But once you get familiar with doing this, it will become like getting up in the morning and brushing your teeth. You'll know right away the energy you're working with. And do know that you may want to look at your chart, and you may want to get a better understanding to where your zodiac signs are at that time on a consistent basis, because some of the planets do rotate a little more frequently than others. So for example, Mercury rotates, give and take every 3 to 4 weeks. Mercury is moving out of a specific zodiac sign, where Pluto and Uranus and Saturn, they stay in that zodiac sign for quite some time. So here we go. Like I said, I'm going to try to do my best to keep this under 30 minutes. And I'm going to shuffle up the cards. And of course, we're going to be starting with Aries. Now, Aries is now in the second house energy. So if you do have sun, moon, or rising in Aries, is now associated with the second house. And that is associated with Taurus when we think about it. So let's pull out 3 cards. And what I would recommend that you do is take a listen to this now and then come back later. Watch on the replay with your notebook and pen and write down the color the card is associated with the number, because the number is going to be associated with the astrology and numerology. And then also look at the affirmation, where that affirmation can be used to raise your vibration, but it also adds to the story as well, I do believe. So let's see what's in store for Aries energy right now. And I just want to try to move my laptop back a little bit, so I'll have a little more room here to place the cards. Here we go. All right, guys, so here we go. In regards to Aries, this is our Aries card. So again, if you have sun, moon, or rising in Aries energy, these 3 cards, interesting enough, all 3 cards are in reverse. So when a card shows up in reverse, we need to pay attention to the chakra that needs to be worked on and also the message that shows up. So the very first card in reverse is all about balance. How will Taurus energy help you balance your relationships? Bring more balance into your relationships. So again, if you're going to sit there and take inventory in reference to where you feel valued in your relationships and where you are not valued, might be a really great time to find some balance there. The chakra here is the high heart, where it's about compassion, about understanding, and also about forgiveness for that matter. The number 7 and 6 works out to be 13, which is a 4. So the 4 energy is really about your foundation, your home. When we think about our home and valuing the physical material possessions as well. So just think about that, Aries. Where in your home do you need to maybe go to the closets, go to a specific drawer, and get rid of things that you haven't used in 4 seasons? This way here, you can start to balance out the energy in that space. But remember the cards in reverse. Now that number 4 is also associated with the 4th house in astrology, which is associated with Cancer, which is about your family and home and how you take care of your body as well. So balancing that time with your body too. So that could be a really big player for you, Aries, is learning how to bring more balance into your life so you can plan yourself on your schedule and get into your workouts as well. So that's a big one for you because it's in reverse. So that might be something you might be thinking about. Second card, also in reverse, associated with the 3rd eye. And we're looking at the master teacher. Master teacher. Are you a master teacher? And if so, what are you a master at? And there might be a time where you are calling in a master teacher right now. You have the opportunity to start connecting with your higher self and asking for the master teachers to show up to help you really tap into your desires and your abilities. 3-8 is the number 11. The 11 is about healing your relationships at the highest level. After all, you're a master teacher. So what is it you want to be a master of? And perhaps this is a great time for you to call in a master teacher so you can start healing your relationships on a higher level. Cards in reverse though. Loving the next card, the Crown Chakra. This is about manifestation. So you have the power to manifest your deepest relationships. You have the power to manifest balance in your relationship as well. That 10 energy is associated with that Capricorn house, the 10th house energy, the work that you came here to do with your relationships. Every person that is in your life right now are part of your journey, and they're teaching you something about yourself. So here's an opportunity to use this Taurus energy to start manifesting things to your highest purpose. Crown Chakra is about your higher self. So start to see what you want to manifest based on your higher version of you, as opposed to manifesting things on a 3D level, if that makes sense. Cards in reverse though. So for you Aries out there, what you're going to be working on is the high heart, the 3rd eye, and your crown. And your numbers are 4, 11, and 10. So very powerful numbers. 4 is your foundation. That 11 is about healing your relationships at a higher level. And 10 is your soul's purpose for why you're here, the work that you came here to do, your spiritual and your physical work that you are here to do. All right, Aries, so that's what you got. All right, Taurus, happy birthday to you, Taurus. Very first day of Taurus energy. It's the first house. It's all about new beginnings, new opportunities, new ways of doing things, a new way of connecting with relationships. Let's see what's in store for Taurus. All right, loving it for Taurus. Love it. Okay, Taurus, so here you go. All three of your cards are in an upright position. Thank goodness, considering it is your birthday. So here we have it, Taurus. Our very first card is family. So you might be wanting to heal some family matters. You might want to evaluate family and how you honor and value your family time. That 1 and 5 is 6. So when we think about 6, it's really about scheduling time with family. So you can work on the heart chakra and start healing whatever issues you need to heal. Anything that feels heavy in the family, really work on letting that go. And schedule, make time for your family, whether it's blood related or not. Make time for family. That's your first card. Second card is spiritual career. So perhaps in this Taurus energy, again, we are evaluating how we value our relationships. And the part of your relationship is your career. Perhaps it's time. Perhaps it's time for a change in your career. Maybe it's time to have a conversation and shift gears at this point. 7 is a power number, and 7 is all about reflecting and analyzing, taking time to quiet down. 7 and 7 is 14, which is a 5. So that 5 is about change, is definitely coming in with Taurus energy. Now, one of the things I always say when it comes to making change coming in, when you start to move things around, one of the biggest thing I've been focusing on my Facebook page is decluttering 27 items. When we have things in our space, physical things in our space, material things in our space, and we start moving them, we literally shift the energy. And by doing that, that allows us to see change take place, and that could very well shift the energy of our career. Throat chakra, which means that you're going to be expressing, you're going to be sharing, you're going to be interviewing is the word I just heard, interviewing. There's going to be interviews taking place. So be open to that. Be open to that amazing energy. I'm still trying to fix my necklace here. My apologies. It's driving me a little crazy. Let me see if I can get this right. I think I got it together. Aha. Yes, I got it together. There we go. Not going to drive me crazy anymore. Sorry about that, guys. I was a little distracted. So the throat chakra is what you'll be working on while you're in the process of clearing space. All right. Third card for Taurus, which is a lovely card, which is what I said earlier. Taurus energy is really about relationships, which is a new relationship. So if you are working on scheduling time for family and healing the hearts of the matters of the heart, and you are shifting energy around in your space, there could very well be a new relationship coming in, maybe a new boss, maybe new clients, maybe new friends, maybe a new partner. That 10 shows up right here. This is your soul's work. This is what you came here to do. It's very important to get grounded during this time because there is a lot of motion going on. Whether it's the motion that you're actually going to be taking or the motion that the planetary energy is going to be helping you take. Lots of motion, so very important to get grounded. And recognizing there's a big shift coming in for you, Taurus. You have a lot of family things going on, a lot of healing, a lot of fun stuff too, and the karmic lessons that come with your family. And recognizing that as you do move things around, you're going to have a shift in your career. There's going to be something shifting, new relationships coming in with that. So chakras to work on are the heart, the throat, and the root chakra. The root chakra is really important because it's going to help you get grounded and be able to focus more so you'll know exactly what it is you want to do in the order you want to do it in so things get done more productively. All right, we're moving on into Gemini energy. So Gemini, you're in your 12th house energy, so this is about tying up those loose ends. Perhaps you are in the process of decluttering, packing things up, Maybe you've made a major decision to move, or maybe you made a major decision to shift directions. Either way, the word is moving. The word is moving. So let's see what's in store for you guys based on your 12th house energy. Look what shows up. Let's see. Whew. All right, Geminis. I say that because out of your 3 cards, 2 of them are in reverse. You have 2 in the root chakra. So let's talk about the first card in reverse, which is faith. So you may be feeling a little gloom and bloom right now because you are in the process of tying up loose ends. You're trying to really evaluate what it is you value. Do you value the space that you're in? Do you value your relationships? What are you valuing like right now? And how do you feel valued? How do you feel appreciated? How do you feel connected? But it's really important to have faith. It's really important to have faith right about now. 5 and 6 is at 11. So this really is about healing your relationships on a higher level, but healing the relationship with yourself. Because if you do not value you, you don't have soundproof boundaries, you are going to get stepped on and you're going to get left behind. So it's really important to have faith and start really taking care of you. Value yourself. This is the heart energy of healing whatever it is that causes you to feel a little frustrated, a little sluggish, a little disappointed for that matter. Cards in reverse. Second card, interesting enough, is also in reverse, and this is about your karmic completions. Being that you are in your 12th house energy, this is the energy to tie up those loose ends. And at the end of this Taurus cycle, you will experience a karmic completion. You will be experiencing a change in energy. Very important to stay grounded so you can stay focused and feel the support that you have when you have faith. And connecting with your higher power. That one is all about a new beginning, a new opportunity, a new way of doing things, being the leader and allowing yourself to open up new doors while you go through this karmic completion. Cards in reverse. Interesting on the last card is freedom. As you do this work, as you heal the relationship with yourself, as you work through your karmic cycles, you will experience more freedom. You're going to be shredding things apart, and you're going to allow yourself to have more freedom. Lots of changes coming in, and again, really important to stay grounded because, as I said with Taurus energy, if you are not grounded, you're going to almost feel like you have a little bit of ADHD where you're all over the place, which is what I was feeling this morning. So you have to ground yourself so you can focus. And if need be, write yourself out a list of the things you want to get done within the day. Check them off so you can feel successful at the end of your day or accomplished at the end of your day, and recognize how much freedom comes in. That 5 energy is about the changes that are about to come upon as you tie up your loose ends, as you become more attuned to your intuition, as you complete karmic cycles. And remember, it's really important to maintain your faith. Trust that everything that's taking place right now going forward is a part of this karmic completion. And that freedom is showing up for you. All right, Gemini. So for you, it really is about the root chakra because you have 2 cards in the root and the heart center. So please do that work. Please do that work. All right, moving into our Cancer. Cancer, you guys are in your 11th house. So this is really about connecting with your community and seeing how you value the community, how you value your relationships in your community. Getting out more, connecting with friends. Sort of like being a social butterfly as opposed to closing yourself off and being with yourself. So this is a great energy to get out there and socialize, network, brainstorm if we shall. I'm loving that very first card. Interesting here. Let's see. All right, so for you Cancers, 2 of the cards are in reverse. 2 of them are in your sacral energy. So let's talk about the sacral first, which is about being fearless. And because I did say you're going to be socializing and out there networking, I can understand why being fearless is important, because you Cancers do like to sort of quiet yourself down and stay to yourself. Well, this is not the time for that. This is the time to get yourself out there. It's really time to be in your power of confidence. 7 and 8 works out to be that 6 energy of healing, nurturing. Put yourself out there. Schedule events. So get onto, what do they call that? Eventbrite, and find events that's going to help you step into your confidence, help you be the light, help you shine when you walk into a space, and recognize that you are a beaming light. That sixth energy is scheduling time so you can show how fearless you are. And remember, community is really important to you this month. Cards in reverse, though. Next part is 33. This is about being a master teacher, healer, creator, and sacrificer. You're going to be working on your health this month as well. How you value your health. Health is very important. This is about a give and take process, that yin and yang energy. And remembering confidence is extremely important this month, because you are going to be in your community. You're going to be out and about. And as that sixth card is here, that sixth energy is here too. So lots of sixes right now. So it really is about healing and nurturing and being the healer that you are, recognizing that you are a healer. After all, you're Cancer, you're a water sign. So you are very intuitive. Let's see that third card, which is in reverse. It's all about self-love. You gotta love you. You gotta love you, and you gotta be fearless. Loving yourself, and then that love is gonna come back as well, where you'll be able to accept it. 7 and 3 is 10. That 10 number has been showing up a lot lately in the signs today. This is your soul's purpose. This Taurus energy is gonna help you really value who you are and start to value your community, so you can do your soul's purpose, your soul's calling work that you came here to do. Important to ground your energy before you do decide to get out into your community, because by doing that, you will be able to show up in a more fearless space and not be so concerned about all the energy around you. So please do that. Ground before you get out there. And remember, get onto Eventbrite, get onto Meetup, do social events this month. During this Taurus season, this is your time to get out and connect. Connect on a spiritual level, because it definitely is going to help your health. You're going to become more attuned with your health. Find events that have, let's say, meditation circles, Reiki circles. For that matter, I have a Reiki circle showing up here on May 1st. So if you're interested in that, a little plug, feel free to email. My email is scrolling on the bottom, and come join. There's 4 seats left, and I would love to have you. So with that being said, for you Cancers, it's all about the sacral and the root chakra for you Cancer. So please work on the sacral and root so you can really benefit from your community. All right, we are moving into Leo. So Leo, you're in your 10th house. So this is really about having fun, being creative, being expressive, but doing your soul's work this time around. This is a really important month for you, because it's about your soul's work. You have to do your soul's work, your achievements, your success. You want to literally get on the top of the world and yell out to the world, I did it! I'm amazing! See all I achieved? That's what you want to do. That's exactly what you want to do. Just want to give a shout out to those who are joining me right now. So big hello to Kitty. And I see that Rosemary is here. So super, super excited to see you all. Just want to see what Kitty has to say. All right. Oops. I'm going to knock that out. All right. So I'm back again. Just was checking in to see who was tuning in with me on Facebook. So we are now moving, like I said, into Leo energy. Is all about the 10th house. This is about your accomplishments, your achievements, your awards. So do not be surprised that you might be rewarded. You might be awarded something in the Taurus energy. People are going to value your work. People are going to value your creativity. People are going to value what you need to say. So be ready. Be ready. Be ready to present. Be ready to present. Be ready to present. Loving it. Okay, interesting cards for Leos. So Leo, 2 of your 3 cards are in reverse, and we're going to be focusing on focus. Very first card, focus. You got to be focused this season, because you got to be ready to present yourself. You got to be ready to accept the award. You got to be ready to make a speech. Focus. If you are not focused, you're going to be caught off guard. Also, what are you focused on? What do you focus on? Do you want to receive an award? Do you want to receive acknowledgement? Do you want people to recognize how successful you are? What do you focus on? 1 and 3 is 4. So this is about your foundation. building your foundation, being recognized, let's say, at home for the great things you do. Maybe you do house chores, maybe you help out, whatever it is, but focusing in the foundation. Your workplace as well, bringing more success in. Love that. So focus. Second card for you Leos, in reverse. This one's about Queen and King. This is about your partnership. Now, whether it's a partnership on an intimate level or a professional level or a friendship level, but it's a partnership. But it's in reverse, which means that maybe you've been focusing on a relationship but have not quite been successful with it. Well, guess what? This could very well be your time. That if you are single, it's time to get out there and mingle. And this is your time where you're going to start focusing on being in a relationship. Now, if you are in a relationship, maybe you can start focusing on taking it to the next level in your relationship. Now, perhaps this is a business relationship. Maybe the two of you are going to come together and expand in your relationship. Whatever the case is, it's all sacral related. It's all about you showing up with your confidence, you being powerful and strong, and you allowing that feminine and masculine energy to play a role. This is where you're birthing something. You are going to either birth a new relationship with somebody, you're going to birth something new with your business relationship. But remember, what you focus on is what you're going to birth. The cards are reversed though, so you want to pay attention to that. There's possibilities to come through with this Taurus energy, but if you don't work on that sacral energy, you can very well miss it. So really work on that sacral energy to clear it out. So if you are looking to be in a relationship, intimate, this is perfect time for it. If you are looking to expand your business where you want a business partnership, this is the time for it. If you want to create a better relationship, friendship, this is the time for it. Work on that sacral energy. Third card is transformation. So yes, do this work and a transformation will come through. Now the cards are in reverse, which means that what you focus on is what you're going to attract. So if you are not focusing on things taking place in a more positive way, you're going to have a challenge in the solar plex. You got to start trusting. You got to start believing that this relationship, this success, being in a successful relationship is definitely for you. 1 and 8 is 9. So it's time to surrender the negative vibration. Allow yourself to transition into a new relationship. Trusting the abundance that this relationship is going to bring in for you. So you Leos out there, this is about that 10 energy, your achievements, your relationships, your partnerships. It's also that masculine energy of doing. So it's time to do. If you are looking to be in an intimate relationship, this is a time to do that. Start focusing on it. If you're already in a relationship, maybe you're taking it to the next level. Maybe you're looking to expand your business. This is definitely a transformation for you. But cards in reverse, so you have to work on that solar plex and sacral energy for this energy to move through. All right, love that for Leos. Virgos, here we go, Virgos. Virgos, you're in your 9th house. All about traveling, all about spiritual wisdom, all about intellect, and maybe scheduling some time to do a little traveling. Let's see what's in store for Virgos. Okay. All right, I love that card. Okay, Virgos, here we have it. Only one of your cards in reverse. So let's see what that card is. Healing, it's in reverse. So perhaps you will be scheduling some time to travel to do some healing. Maybe you're going to a retreat, but remember the cards in reverse. So you have to work on that high heart and the number 6, which is actually associated with Virgo energy anyway. So organizing some time so you can do some healing, maybe going to a retreat. Cards in reverse, okay? Let's look at the second card. As you are healing, remember to play. Do not take everything so seriously. Do not spend all your time in the retreat healing that you forget to play. Be very playful with your communication. 1 and 6 is 7. As I said, you're going to be doing some healing work. So you got that 7 energy, which is about quieting your mind down and allowing your inner child to show up when you are in that meditative state so you can fill her or him up as well. Communication, very important during this time where you are going to be traveling, you are going to be spending time in healing, but also playing. Third card, 6, which is the power number, which it works out to be 3. So we're back to that communication, creating, creativity. So while you're on this retreat, now again, the retreat could be somewhere where you're literally traveling off to, or you're doing a retreat at home, but that retreat is going to help you with your creativity, allowing yourself to be in a space of feeling more secure and allowing that abundance to flow in. And as it does, you get to play more. So with the first 2 cards, we have 6 and 7. So that 6 and 7 is that balance that comes in as you learn to create, express, communicate. And that taps into your creativity. Love that for Virgos. All right. Moving into Libras. All righty, Libras. You just had that full moon last Friday. So how are you guys feeling with this amazing energy? Now that we're out of Aries, let's see what's in store for Libras. Interesting set of cards. All right, Libras. So 1 card in reverse, the other 2 upright. We are looking at Libra energy. We have the root chakra here. Very important for self-love. After all, you are in the 8th house energy, so it really is about things are coming to an end and new beginnings are coming in, and a transformation is going to take place. Self-love is extremely important for you. Loving on you. I know you Libras like that balance, but really learn to love on you during this Taurus energy, where Taurus, the sun is in Taurus, Uranus is in Taurus, where Uranus is that, I like to call it the midlife crisis planet, but it's the awakening. Awakening yourself up to love and grounding your energy. That 10. The 10 is about your soul's purpose. It's also about what you're here to do work-wise, your achievements, your success, the doing, so to speak, where it's that masculine energy where you have to do. You have to fall in love with yourself. So I'm loving that for the first card. Second card also has a 3 in it, which is about the things we're expressing, but also about the trusting the solar plex energy. Learning to communicate with yourself, learning to speak kindly to yourself, learning to listen to your body, learning to speak and speak truthfully to yourself when you speak to your body. Remember, it's all about self-love for you Libras. So really diving into your body this season. Self-love, listening, and speaking your truth. Third card is focus in reverse. So big question here is, what are you focused on when it comes about yourself? What do you say to yourself? What kind of conversations do you have with yourself? Because the card's in reverse, perhaps it's time to redirect your focus. 13 is about your foundation, your home. When we speak of the home, it's your body. This is all about your body this season. Taurus is going to help you really value who you are and value your body, value your health, value loving on you, value listening to your body when it speaks to you, value being truthful to yourself. Focus on that. See yourself as the best version of who you are. Wherever you are right now on how you see yourself as the best version. All right. So for you Libras, you're looking at the root, the solar plex, and the third eye. So loving that. Very important to get grounded while you're doing that soul's work in reference to loving on you and really paying attention to what your body has to say and stay focused. All right, moving into Scorpio energy right now. Scorpios are in a 7th house, which is really about that balancing that time, sitting quietly, going into meditation, maybe retreating for that matter, reflecting and expanding into who you are becoming in that 7th house for you Scorpios. Who are you becoming? There's a lot of energy going on in Taurus right now, which is your opposition sign, and your south node is very saturated right now. So let's see for you Scorpios, or what's in store, what chakras do you need to work on? And so interesting that card showed up. I'll talk to you about that in a minute. Okay, so Scorpios, as I said, This is really about that opposition, where Taurus is your opposition sign. And because right now the North and South nodes are really highlighted in Taurus and Scorpio. So Scorpios, you do need to get a Reiki treatment. So for you Scorpios out there, please go ahead and redeem your 15-minute complimentary Reiki treatment from me. To do that, all you need to do is email healingwithin76@gmail.com. Please go ahead and do that within the next 24 hours to redeem this amazing complimentary service. It's a 15-minute complimentary service. Please redeem that within 24 hours. After the 24-hour point, this complimentary service is non-invalid. So those who are watching right now with me live and those who are watching on the replay, you'll have the opportunity to redeem your 15-minute complimentary Reiki treatment, because you're going to need it so you can clear out the energy in the heart chakra and really take advantage of all this energy in your opposition sign. So please do that. All right, second card, Old Soul. Old Soul. So know that you've been here before. Know that this is not the first time that you're doing this. And this is an opportunity for you to really change gears. This is an opportunity for you to start trusting. Whereas in maybe your past life, you were skeptical. This is your time to trust. This is your time to allow your energy just to be in alignment with all that's going on in the South and North Node, and being in this amazing energy where you get to meditate, you get to reflect, you get to be excited and feel safe enough to be here on Earth to do the work that you were called to do. 2 and 6 is 8, which is interesting. It's actually your house. The 8th house is associated with Scorpio. So this is a really great time to reflect on all the things you've let go of and all the new things you're coming into and how you are transforming. So recognize that and trust that you are transforming. A beautiful time. And last card in reverse, it's about balance. So recognizing that this energy of Taurus energy, the opposition sign of yours, is helping you to bring more balance into your mind, body, and spirit. Very important for you to get that Reiki treatment so you can open up this energy and clear out whatever might be feeling a little stagnant. High heart here. So this is about allowing yourself to have more compassion to yourself and then seeing compassion out as well. Balancing your time and in your foundation. Your foundation is about your body, mind, and spirit. So really allowing yourself to go through this whole transition of recognizing how much you've healed since being here on Earth and what you came here to do. What you came here to do. Love that for you, Scorpios. So again, Scorpios, you're looking at your solar plex, your heart, and high heart. So a lot of heart work in regards to healing where you are, taking time to reflect on how much you have healed from, and recognizing the balance that you're bringing in, and also that you've done this before, and all that you let go of, and all the newness coming in, and a major transformation you're about to see happen in this amazing Taurus energy. All right, so we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you're in your 6th house energy here. So this is about scheduling some time to maybe look around your place that you live, your car, your workplace, and see what you want to get rid of. Organize. Very important. You may be organizing even some travel time. So let's see what's in store for you. All right, so I'm loving the cards for you, Sagittarius. So we have one card in reverse. Everything is in upright position. Lovely. So here we have very first card for you, Sagittarius. It's about a love partnership. A love partnership in Taurus. After all, when we think about this Uranus energy, it's an awakening period. It's going through a midlife crisis, I like to say. 6 and 3 is that 9. So there's definitely some sort of transition happening here for you. Throat chakra is the things you want to say, the things you need to say, and maybe even the things you have said. So you're going to surrender. You're going to surrender everything you want to say, and you're going to learn to listen. How about that for a love partnership? Now, a love partnership can also mean that you're in a relationship and it's going to the next level. Now, if you are single, there's an opportunity that you might be meeting somebody during this Taurus energy. After all, it is about relationships, right? I think so. So stay tuned to that and see what happens. Second card is self-love. Self-love. Now, one of the other zodiac signs got this card too. So this is really about self-love. So perhaps that love relationship that you have coming in, or the love relationship you're in already, maybe it really is about learning to love yourself on a deeper level. 7 and 3 is 10. So our first card was 9. Now we have 10. So that 10 energy is that give and take, making sure you're receiving as much as you're giving, making sure you're giving as much as you're receiving. Okay, it's the soul's work that you came here to do. You have to love you so you can love that partnership. Grounding is important so you can be supported, you can feel more protected, you can also feel more stable as you love yourself. Love that card. Third card that's showing up, which is sort of a little bit out of a line here, but it makes sense. In reverse, though, it's about family. Family. Now we think about the number 6. That 6 energy is about healing. So perhaps when we talk about family, there's a love partnership that is going on, but there's some family stuff that sort of needs some healing and some tender loving care is what I just heard. So scheduling that time in for your family. Scheduling the time in for your family. And remembering that if there's a family member that you felt maybe as a child, you didn't get the attention you were looking for from that family member, remember they are teaching you how to love yourself. So they're actually helping you with this as opposed to hindering you. And I know that might sound bizarre, but that's really what it is. So there's a family member that you felt did not love you the way you thought they should have or could have. They only taught you how to love yourself. So thank them. Thank them. Recognize that and heal from it. That's the heavy heart. That's the reason why the card's in reverse. So take this Taurus opportunity, the awakening moment, the Mercury energy, and even that North Node, and take this opportunity to recognize how that one family member actually taught you something. And that helped you to love yourself. And perhaps by loving yourself more, you're going to have better partnerships. I love that for Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, for you, it's about the root, the heart, and the throat this season. So I'm loving that. Moving into our Capricorns. So Capricorns, are you ready for Pluto going retrograde again in your lovely sign? So Pluto is our planet of, I like to say, demolition. Demolition. Pluto is going to help us get rid of things. Pluto is going to help us break things up, tear up those boxes, rip things apart. And it's in Capricorn energy, which is all about what we came here to do, our soul's purpose. And I was just having this conversation with someone the other day where what Pluto is also helping us do is taking our soul's purpose to the next level. Every one of us in the last 3 years have evolved and moved into a different frequency, and because we have, the work that we came here to do has elevated as well, which means we have to step up into it. So you Capricorns in your 5th house is all about the change that is about to take place. Lots of changes, lots of freedom that can show up with the change, but you have to be courageous enough to make the changes. If you're going to expect to sit there and not change, you're going to be in for a rude awakening. It's like the big yellow, what do they call those things? Tractor trucks that come where they dig up and break down the cement. Well, if you don't do this work, that's what Pluto's going to do. They got to come in and break down the cement. So please, do your work. Be prepared for your change. Recognize that through that change comes a lot of freedom. And a lot of fun as well. Because once we do evolve, there's more fun on the other side. That 5 energy is about being creative, being expressive, having fun, shifting, changing, being outrageously courageous. Let's see what cards you need to work on this season so you can be outrageously courageous. All right, so quite interesting for you Capricorns. 2 of your cards are in reverse, one's upright. We're looking at the very first card, completion. As I said, this is where Pluto's going to help you change something. Pluto's going to help you complete something. The chakra is the sacral energy. So you do need to be confident. You do need to allow your power to show up here. Allow yourself to be creative. Allow yourself to let go of any judgment, shame, guilt, or blame that you're carrying for yourself or others. Completion is the key word here. That 9 energy is a major transformation taking place that Pluto is helping you with right now, because as of April 29th, Pluto will go retrograde, and it's going to be a period for all of us, specifically Capricorns, where lots of changes are going to come in. After all, again, Pluto in retrograde in Capricorn, right in the season where the sun is in Taurus, Uranus, and also Mercury. So there's a lot of, I like to call it midlife crises going on right now, where we might be asking ourselves, who am I? Why am I here? And what am I supposed to be doing? So Capricorn, completions are happening, but cards in reverse. Second card, also a 9 energy, 99 for that matter. It's about forgiveness, but it's in reverse, which means you might be still in your ego. This is about your crown chakra. Forgiveness is the highest level of healing. So it's time to do the forgiving. It's time to allow yourself to forgive yourself for whatever it is you've been walking around with. Guilt, shame, blame, or judgment. Time to work on that forgiveness. Use this energy to do just that, so you can surrender and transform. Okay? Third card is Old Soul and the Solar Plexus. That's the 8 energy. So our first 2 cards had a lot of 9s in it, and we have 8. So it's 9 and 8. So that means things are in order here if you start to believe it and trust it. You are an old soul. And there may be an old soul that has crossed over that may need to have a conversation with you. So take this time to sit quietly in this amazing energy and have that conversation and see what happens during this time. Lots of changes coming in. That old soul is also you, recognizing that where you were before and how much you've done up until now and how much you've completed and what you've forgiven already. So for you Capricorns, this is a big one for you, because again, that Pluto is going to be going retrograde at the end of this month. There's going to be a lot of energy on your sign because of it. So Capricorns, for you, it really is about working the sacral, the solar plexus, and getting up into the crown and coming out of that ego and moving into that more intuition and spiritual wisdom. Love that. Moving into Aquarius. So Aquarius, you're in your 4th house energy, which is all about home. All about home, all about family, all about nurturing your body, all about how you value your home, how you value your home, whether it's your workplace or your physical home where you have shelter, or your body, how you value that. How important is that for you? And utilizing this time to really invest in that energy of home. There's no place like home. I believe Dorothy said that from The Wizard of Oz. There's no place like home. And there isn't. There is no place like home. This is a time to maybe organize the home and really get into that foundation of finding that balance in your home, clearing things out and getting some feng shui cures for that matter, so you can feel at home. Where is home to you? Where do you feel the most comfortable? Where do you feel the most safe? Because there's no place like home. So let's see what cards are for you. Love that first card. All right. All righty. All right. So here we go, Aquarius. Like I said, there's no place like home. 4th house energy. First card is all about success. So when we think about 4 and no place like home, family, it could be related to shelter at home or your actual workplace. Where do you feel that you've accomplished? Where do you feel more successful? Do you feel successful at home? Do you feel successful at your workplace? Do you feel successful in your own body? Number 8 is all about finding that balance, seeing what you've accomplished in this time frame, seeing how it's what I'm hearing is family is going to play a huge role in helping you recognize how successful you are. Your family is going to help you recognize how successful you are, how smart you are, how well-rounded you are, and how balanced you are in the work that you do. You got to trust it. You got to trust it and have faith. Have faith that everything is going in perfect order. You are building this new foundation. The Taurus energy, in reference to how you value the work that you do, how you value your foundation, have faith. You are successful, and more success is on its way. Love that. And remember that 8 energy is about abundance. So recognize the abundance as you're building this foundation. Second card's in reverse. It's about creativity. 6 is 12, which is 3. This is your time to create. This is your time to create. Creating that new foundation you were looking for. But again, it's that solar plex. So you got to allow yourself to trust. Recognize that you have support. And tapping into your creativity so you can utilize that support. Love that 6. That 6 is also about scheduling time so you can be in your creative flow, because that will help too. Third card is also in reverse, and that's about change. So there is much change coming in to your foundation, much change coming in your foundation. And when we think about that 5 energy, about the change, and we think about the throat chakra, which is associated with that 3, what it is you're communicating about? And perhaps you'll be changing the way you communicate. Maybe you're going to be, when we think about that foundation, you're actually building a broader foundation. You're going to be expanding. Again, you have success, abundance. You're going to be expanding out to a new audience as well. So perhaps you'll be doing more writing, you'll be doing more drawing, you'll be doing more singing. You're going to get in front of a much larger audience for you, Aquarius. This is really about your home. This is really about your foundation. So expansion, trust it. Stop doubting it. Use your creativity. Change is on its way. That 5 is also about having more fun. You don't have to be so serious. And you've done this work. So just allow that as you build your new foundation, building it with the sense of fun as well. Fun, creativity, expression, how you express yourself, make it fun. Love that for Aquarius. So again, double solar plex energy and the throat chakra. So please work on that so you can step into your success. Recognize you are building a new foundation that is surrounded by success. A lot of changing coming in, a lot of communicating. You're communicating in a different way. You're sharing you're sharing your message in a different way as well. And you're doing it on so many different platforms. It's not just one platform. TV platform, right here on StreamYard, writing. You're going out and you're going to be doing speaking engagements. Remember, success and abundance, lots of creativity flowing in. So embrace the change that's coming in for you Aquarius. You're not going to be sitting around doing nothing. So embrace that change. You are building a new foundation. All right, last but not least is Pisces. In the 3 energy, which is about how you communicate, what it is you're expressing, what it is you're creating, what it is you're networking, your community, wanting to get out there and share and do all, and using this Taurus energy to do just that. So here we go. Let's see what's in store for Pisces. All right. Okay, 2 for the price of 1. All right, Pisces, this is a fun one for you guys. All 3 of your cards are in an upright position. This is a time for you to be fearless. So this is the time for you to be courageous, be vivacious, be loud, confident, sacral energy, confidence, show up. That feminine, masculine energy. When we're confident, is also where we're allowing to receive. So if someone wants to hold the door for you, let them hold the door. Someone wants to grab a package for you, let them grab the package. Show up as the queen that you are or the king that you are. That 7-8 energy is a 6. So this is your time to shine. This is your time to heal. This is your time to be the healer. After all, you're Pisces. You're in a 12th house energy. You are all 12 signs wrapped up in one. You are an intuitive creature. So this is your time to do your healing work. Be fearless. I'm loving that. Second card is higher education. So yes, this might be a time where you might be considering taking on a workshop or even teaching a workshop. Higher education. You're moving into the higher realms 3 and 6 is 9. This is a major transformation coming in for you during the season. Taurus energy is going to help you revamp your whole self. So it's like a reinvention, so to speak. That 3 and 6 is a 9. You're transforming, which leads us right into the next card, transformation. Major transformation coming in for you, Pisces. You're going to have a totally different look by the time Taurus season is over. You're going to be courageous. You're going to be outrageous. You're going to be fabulous. You're going to be, did I not say fabulous? Yes. 9 energy. It's about your transformation. This is your time to transform. This is your time to shine. You're going to be fearless. You're going to be fearless. Tap into that confidence. Be powerful. Be a powerhouse for that matter. And recognize compassion. Be compassionate. Allow your sweat to be compassionate. Sweat out compassion so everyone can feel that compassion and smell that compassion in the most sweetest way possible. Transformation, trusting that everything that you have gone through up until now is leading you into this amazing transformation that's coming in. Amazing transformation. You are the healer. You are the higher education, so you are actually the teacher. And you are in a transformation, major transformation taking place. Love it. Love it for Pisces. So Pisces working on your sacral, your solar plex, and your high heart. Major fun time for you guys, Pisces, in reference to you just shifting, creating, networking, getting out there, expanding your brand, doing it on many different levels. Whatever level there is, whether it's through TV, radio, speaking engagement, start working on it. Be fearless. Recognize this transformation that's coming in for you. I love it. All right, so that is it. That is the 12 cards for all of you guys, 12 zodiac signs. Remember, sun, moon, and rising. If you have 3 different ones, you're going to work with up to 9 cards. And if you really want to get excited about it, you can even look at the cards from your opposition sign. So if you're Pisces, your opposition is Virgo. So, etc., etc. So you can work with up to 18 cards if you're so daring. The idea of it is to remember to work on the chakras associated with that card, because that chakra that you're going to be working on is going to help you clear the energy so you can be in alignment to this Taurus season that we are in, and recognizing that it's not just the sun in Taurus. We have the North Node and currently Uranus and Mercury right now. So there's a lot of energy playing in Taurus, helping us to recognize how we value the things that we are doing, physical and the material, and being in this amazing energy so you can transition into the best version of you. After all, isn't that the whole reason why we're here? So I would love to hear from you. I would love to know how these cards resonate. Of course, you'll have to come back in a week to let me know, or see how this all pans out after Taurus season ends and come back. Feel free to leave comments. You can do that at healingwithin76@gmail.com. Those of you who are watching from my Facebook page, you can put the comments right through there. Those watching on Twitter or YouTube, again, put it in the email, healingwithin76@gmail.com. And if any of this is resonating with you and you would love to get a one-on-one reading, 12-card cosmic energy soul reading, feel free to do so. All you need to do is email healingwithin76@gmail.com, mention this video, and you're going to get a special promotion. Alrighty, guys, I will see you all next time. But for now, enjoy this amazing season. I know I will. Many blessings. Bye-bye for now. Alrighty, guys, have yourself an awesome day. I know it just froze. Internet is just a little crazy. Till next time.